When a woman's charms are irresistible,
To the outside world, she looks perfect.
a man can be blind to her dangerous ways.
They never knew what hit them.
Brides can cook up unimaginable horrors.
His head was found in the freezer, amidst frozen vegetables and frozen foods.
A housewife's love turned to pure, sweet poison.
She was, as most sociopaths are, very charming.
And greedy girlfriends dissolve their relationships forever.
The feet were still there. The rest of the body wasn't.
Get too close, and they'd love you to pieces. These were deadly women. For some women, a good meal is better than a good man. For others, they're the same thing.
She wanted his money and not him. That doesn't mean she had to consume him.
A culinary crime like no other. (1991) in Costa Mesa, California. 23-year-old Omaima was what a lot of men were looking for.
She had this attraction to men, and she could play pool, and she was very articulate and very friendly.
A beautiful Egyptian immigrant, Omaima put her talents to good use in her new homeland.
What she was good with was her sexuality. She could get men to do things for her, and she used her sexuality to get what she wanted.
And what Omaima wanted most of all was money. A former nanny, she was no longer satisfied with her own meager earnings.
She seemed to have a pattern in which she would get men
Are you stealing from me?
in a compromising position,
You owe me money.
That wasn't the deal.
tying them up,
Where's your money?
using a weapon, and stealing from them.
In the second drawer.
Omaima made a good living from preying on vulnerable men. Her victims were often more concerned with saving face than losing a few dollars.
They were reluctant to report it because of the embarrassment of coming forward.
Don't leave me. Don't leave me here.
My guess is they were very embarrassed that a little woman got the best of them.
Help!
Then, in the autumn of 1991, Omaima entered the big league. She met a man who would change her life forever. Texan William Nelson.
She met Mr. Nelson, much like she met the other men, at a Costa Mesa bar near his home. He coddled her and caressed her and treated her like a lady. He loved her.
Well, I enjoyed that. Thank you.
William Nelson was the perfect mark. But this time, Omaima wanted more than just money. She wanted it all. Within weeks of meeting, they were married.
He was kind of what we might term in California old school. Still wanted to have a relationship, but wouldn't unless he married her.
Well, that first Thanksgiving together should be something really special.
William had no idea that his new bride was no ordinary girl.
To the outside world, if you look at her, she looks perfect. But inside is an inferno of rage.
You look beautiful tonight.
An inferno of violence just waiting to erupt.
You've been such a good boy. I think you need a treat.
Sometimes your worst enemy is sleeping right next to you, and you don't even realize it.
That Thanksgiving, Omaima had a surprise in store.
There must have been something special or different about Omaima's husband. We know he wasn't the first man she tied up.
Whoa, that's a bit tight, honey.
I think the earlier crimes of tying men up and robbing them helped her become more confident.
The new wife departed from her usual pattern of simple intimidation.
I need more money.
Anything, honey.
There was something about him that she felt the need to destroy him.
You're gonna strip me bare now?
Don't laugh at me! I'm serious!
Oh, come on, cut it out. We're meant to be having...
This time, Omaima didn't stop. She decided to finish what she'd started.
She got mad and hit him, and then ended up saying, "Oh my God, he's now knocked out." Went and got a knife and stabbed him. And then she goes, "Uh-oh, what am I gonna do with the body?"
It was what Omaima did next that would haunt everyone involved for life. (1991) in Orange County, California. 23-year-old Omaima Nelson had given her new husband William a Thanksgiving to die for. Now the diminutive woman needed to get rid of a dead body much larger than herself. So she carved it up into more manageable pieces.
For a woman to deliberately murder is rare enough. For a woman to dismember a murder victim is far more rare. She was depraved to her very bones.
She, piece by piece, hung up his torso in the shower with coat hangers and other things in order to let the blood dry out.
For 2 days, Omaima set about disposing of William's body.
When most people are disposing of a large human body, they have no idea how much of that body there is and how difficult it is to dispose of it.
The downstairs neighbor heard the garbage disposal running and grinding the entire weekend. Like a motor under stress.
It takes a great deal of effort to cut it up into multiple pieces, to package all those pieces so that they don't look human.
Fatigue eventually got the better of Omaima. On the 3rd day,
I need your help.
she sought outside help.
I stabbed him. He's dead.
What? She went to one of her prior boyfriends
I need help getting rid of his body.
and says, "Can you help me remove my husband's teeth?"
I need to get rid of his head, so there is no trace of him.
That was either bad judgment or extreme arrogance.
I have money. I can give you $75,000.
Okay,
Finally, the tables were turned.
go back to your apartment. I'll get my truck.
A man got the better of Omaima Nelson.
So the friend says, I can help you. Let me go get my truck. But instead of getting his truck, he gets the police.
Hello, police?
Are you all right, lady?
Yes.
What is that?
Even a hardened policeman wasn't prepared for what he found.
He opens the bag and he realizes it's intestines and entrails, the internal organs areas of an individual.
Get out of the car, ma'am. You're under arrest.
Investigators started piecing together the grisly story.
His hip area was found disguised with the attributes of a Thanksgiving meal: peas, corn, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce. His hands were found in a fryer. His head was found in the freezer, a mixed frozen vegetables and frozen foods.
They find garbage bags inside suitcases that have been just saturated with fluids and flesh, and there's blood everywhere. I mean, this was literally unbelievable.
But one puzzle remained, one which sickens investigators to this day.
We were missing 185 pounds of Bill Nelson.
During her trial, a psychiatrist claimed that Omaima admitted cooking and eating William's flesh.
She bragged to her psychiatrist that the ribs were the best part, that nothing was sweeter than the taste of her husband.
She later denied it, but the damage was already done.
I don't know whether she was joking or trying to shock the psychiatrist, or if she actually did it. But I can tell you this, juries tend to have no mercy on murder defendants that consumed their victim.
In 1993, Omaima Nelson was convicted of second-degree murder and assault with a deadly weapon. She was sentenced to life, to serve a minimum term of 27 years.
She should not be paroled. She's a very much danger to society because she's actually now doing the same stuff since she's been in prison that she did in the outside world.
Almost 2 decades later, despite being incarcerated, Omaima was still employing her seductive charms.
She got married to a gentleman that she knew at the time of Mr. Nelson's death. He was in his 80s at the time. Just a few years back, he died. He left her a large sum of money.
For the moment, Omaima can't spend that money. In 2011, her parole was refused for another 15 years.
We don't know much about Omaima's girlhood and teen years in Egypt, but what we do know is that almost as soon as she got to America, she started getting in legal trouble. I think the roots of her problems started growing when she was a young girl. What happened was destined to happen.
If a husband completes a woman's life
that woman could get whatever man she wanted
and brings her love and security,
there was a total of $32,000 in life insurance policies.
why stop at just one? Today, Twin Falls, Idaho is a popular tourist destination. But in 1914, it was a harsh frontier town.
The early promoters of Twin Falls really exaggerated the promise that this area had. Life was not easy for early settlers.
So anyway, we can now stable 5 horses at once. It's an improvement from what
The Dooley brothers, Edward and Robert, had been lured to this promised land, and it had proved lucky for Robert. He'd met and married local girl Lyda Trueblood.
She married at age 19 or 20, and they had a perfectly normal relationship.
Isn't she the cutest little girl I've ever seen?
They had a daughter. They appeared to be just like the rest of the residents around town.
You know what? I'll show you. I love it.
But the young couple's happiness was cut short. Robert's brother, Edward, died suddenly.
I can't believe he's dead.
He was a good man.
There was nothing suspicious about the death. It was ruled as, food poisoning or typhoid.
Edward's death brought one comfort: his life insurance.
She and her husband had talked him into taking out a life insurance policy and naming her husband and Lyda as the beneficiaries.
1,000 would go to his brother, and 1,000 would go to Lyda if he died.
Robert, how would I cope if you suddenly died?
Lyda now knew that life was fragile, and she wanted to protect herself.
Robert, you have to ensure you're alive. For us.
Don't fret, my dear. Whatever you want.
Robert's pledge was a timely one. Just weeks after his brother, he too was dead.
And there was a huge influenza epidemic that killed a lot of people. These deaths never raised any suspicions.
But tragedy still wasn't done with Lyda. She then suffered a mother's ultimate loss: the death of her young daughter.
Little children died all the time at that period of history.
She probably got a lot of sympathy. Oh, that poor woman, she's lost her daughter, her husband, all to this stomach flu.
Grief-stricken Lyda had sympathy and money to comfort her. And before long, she also had a new man.
Lyda appeared to be a rather homely woman, but she could wrap any man that she set her eyes on right around her finger without any effort at all.
Lyda's second husband was William McAfee, and he was also from Twin Falls.
The couple made a fresh start in Montana. But tragedy followed them. Within 18 months, William was bedridden.
With husband number 2, William McAfee, when he died, They said that it was from influenza.
Lyda was alone again, but not for long.
Lyda's third husband was Harlan Lewis. She married him within months after the death of her second husband.
But was Lyda's run of bad luck as innocent as it seemed?
When she got married the next time, she made sure her husband had a $10,000 policy.
The fact that the life insurance policies grew from each husband was kind of a sign. I mean, she was manipulating the men to take out policies.
Lyda was motivated by one thing and one thing only: greed. She wanted money.
And Lyda was only just getting started. In the early part of the 20th century, 26-year-old Lyda Trueblood's family seemed to be cursed. In 4 short years, 2 husbands, a brother-in-law, and her young daughter had all died. Now her third husband, Harlan Lewis, seemed to be following suit.
Darling, stop.
His doctors said he was suffering from food poisoning. Lyda knew better.
Lyda Trueblood was very careful. She waited until the person actually got sick.
Eat.
Then it was easier to be believed that that person died of illness.
We have to get you strong again.
Just months after marrying Lyda, Harlan died.
Everybody thought it was something he ate that finally did him in. But all it had been really was Lyda Trueblood.
She received $10,000 from Lewis's life insurance policy, and that is an incredible amount of money for those days.
Lyda was flamboyant. She drew attention to herself. She bought a car, a mink coat. Both of those things say, "Look at me."
Rich and single once again, Lyda was on a roll.
I've bought you some tea.
She quickly charmed husband number 4, ranch foreman Edward Meyer. But the blushing bride was beginning to push her luck.
She didn't wait for him to get sick. Maybe she grew impatient.
And that was probably the mistake she made in all of this.
And her mistakes were not going unnoticed.
One of the people who were suspicious was Earl Dooley, who was a pharmacist. He thought, this is too much dying around her. This doesn't make sense.
Curiosity led Earl to visit the latest death scene, where he collected soil from the spot where Edward had died.
He scraped up the sand, and he took that sand into his lab and he tested it.
Lyda was married for the 5th time, when Earle's tests suggested the real cause of her run of bad luck.
Sure enough, he found arsenic. So when that happened, he went to a doctor to get it confirmed in another lab, and it was definitely arsenic.
For centuries, arsenic was the weapon of choice for deadly women. But Lyda got hers in an unusual way. She meticulously extracted tiny amounts from a common pest killer, flypaper.
She poisoned their food, and over time, the arsenic would build up. Most of the death certificates all said some sort of stomach ailment.
Investigators exhumed the bodies of Lyda's late husbands, brother-in-law, and daughter. Tests confirmed that the family curse was Lyda.
Lyda went about her killing very deliberately. When she bought out everything the store had in flypaper, it was obvious that she wanted to have a permanent supply on hand. You wonder, did they ever suspect that it was not a natural illness that was making them suffer in agony? We can only hope that they never understood what was really happening.
For her crimes, she received the nickname Flypaper Lyda.
Lyda Trueblood was a classic Black Widow, and she did it for money.
In 1921, Lyda Trueblood was found guilty of second-degree murder and sentenced to 10 years to life. But not even prison bars could keep her down for long.
She had loosened up a bar in her cell and climbed a rose trellis to scale the wall.
The Merry Widow skipped town, resurfacing shortly afterwards in the arms of a sixth husband.
So why do you want to see my wife? I mean, she's done nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong, you say?
Her freedom was short-lived. Police tracked her down just in time to save yet another victim. But Lyda Trueblood would get yet another chance at freedom. In 1941, after 20 years in jail, she was released.
I think they figured that she had lost most of her good looks and charm and was no longer a menace to society.
When she finally died, it was from a heart attack. It's amazing to think that Lyda actually had a heart.
I'm home.
A man in love can spoil a woman.
She can have anything she wants, and nothing else is important.
But if he falls for a deadly one,
I think she just took advantage of the nice side of him. I think he was trusting in a lot of ways.
he can be left with very little.
The feet were still there. The rest of the body wasn't.
In the desert town of Las Vegas, Nevada, dreams can be won and lost.
This place is driven by gambling. It's a weird place. You've got some oddballs, you've got people living on the fringe.
Well, I hope I'm bringing you some of that luck.
You have a lot of people who come into town with the specific purpose of taking advantage of other people.
In 1992, Amy DeChant had decided to move to Las Vegas.
Maybe you can give me a few tips.
It'll be my pleasure.
A lot of women look for men to hook up with that are wealthy. That certainly would include Las Vegas. And it definitely describes Amy.
By day, Amy ran a carpet cleaning business. By night, she looked for more lucrative opportunities.
She went to where the big fish swam.
It was 1995 when she met 46-year-old Bruce Weinstein, a wealthy bookmaker who liked to bet big in the casinos.
In Las Vegas, he's what we refer to as a whale. He had a lot of money and he played a lot of money. He would spend it.
49-year-old Amy had hit the jackpot.
Hi, honey. I'm home.
Hey, honey bun.
She latched onto him pretty quickly.
Oh.
They kind of had a whirlwind romance, and not long after she moved in with him.
You spoil me, big boy.
Well,
Bruce showered his girlfriend with gifts.
wanted you to have something nice to wear when we're in Florida.
They went nice places. He bought her a nice car. He lavished her with jewelry and gifts.
But while she enjoyed the high life, it soon wasn't enough for Amy.
It seems that every person that we found that Amy had a relationship with had lost money. She always got them to put half of a house in her name. When they sold the house, she got half the proceeds.
Hey, I want to show you the latest plans.
Bruce may have spoiled his girlfriend, but he kept a tight rein on his assets.
Hey, I've been thinking, you should put the house in my name.
Bruce was going to be building a house for his parents.
Why would I do that? It's my parents' house.
Oh, come on, honey.
Amy tried to get Bruce to put that house in her name.
It's not going to happen.
You obviously don't care for me as much as I thought you did.
When Bruce said there was no way that he was going to do it, Amy got very upset and walked out.
She hooked up with Bruce for his money, and the money is what she wanted.
Amy wasn't getting the house. But a chance discovery meant she might still get her hands on his cash.
Because of his bookmaking business, Bruce always kept a lot of money around the house, at least $100,000, maybe up to $500,000 cash in the house at any one time.
Amy, this is none of your business.
The discovery changed Amy's outlook and sealed Bruce's fate.
It's nothing to do with you. It's business.
That very well could have been the moment that she made a decision to get to that money.
There was no other way for her to make anything on the relationship.
Bruce would have to go. In the summer of 1996, in Las Vegas,
Hey,
Amy DeChant wasn't getting what she wanted from her wealthy bookmaker boyfriend.
You should put the house in my name.
Her name on his vast assets.
It's not going to happen.
I think that he was worried about Amy taking money from him. However, I don't think that Bruce suspected that Amy would do him any harm.
Bruce never stayed up very late. He had to be up early every morning, manning the phones for his bookmaking business.
He would go to bed at 9 o'clock every night. I mean, he had to be up early in the morning and start working the bets.
Tonight, all bets were off. After a romance lasting just 8 months, Amy killed her lover in cold blood for cold cash. But she now had a big problem.
I need you to get here now.
Her boyfriend's body.
Amy's a very small person. Bruce was 300 pounds. Amy needed help disposing of the body, and she called an employee of hers, Bobby Jones.
It's thought she offered Bobby money to help her clean up the crime scene.
I'm guessing she used her flirting charms on him as well.
Okay.
In the carpet cleaning business, you learn a few tricks.
Okay.
Cleaning fluids can do more than remove stains.
Amy took Bruce's body, took him out in the desert, and just threw him out like a piece of trash.
Of all the bodies dumped in the Nevada desert, this one would be particularly hard to find. Amy brought enough caustic cleaning fluid to dissolve away her problem.
Amy had no regard for Bruce when he was alive, and certainly after she killed him. Killing Bruce was easy for her, probably because she's a sociopath to the core.
Amy now had hundreds of thousands of dollars at her disposal. But before she had a chance to spend it, there was a knock at the door.
It's not like him not to call.
Perhaps his battery's out or something.
But he knows he has to set the books for the day.
I think
When no one could rouse him,
from a big night at the casino.
Bruce's mother went to the house the day after.
Do you mind if I look about?
Sure.
There's a strong smell of a cleaning fluid. And she noticed that the carpets were wet right outside the door to the bedroom and on the stairs.
She also noticed that her son's cell phone, her son's pager, were in the bedroom.
There's no way Bruce would go anywhere without his cell.
That was very alarming for his mother. I mean, that was a dead giveaway that something had happened to him.
In the end, it wasn't Bruce's suspicious mother that led to Amy's arrest, but a discovery in the desert by two trappers. 2 human feet.
The feet were still there, however, The rest of the body wasn't.
The carpet cleaners had done a bad job of cleaning up their mess. So Amy took the money and went on the run. But she was soon caught in a speed trap.
Can I see your license, please?
I'm very sorry, officer. I don't think I have it on me.
Please get out of the car.
Amy developed a habit probably pretty early in life of getting what she wanted from men by flirting with them.
Perhaps we could work something out, officer.
She just continued it throughout her adult life.
Please, get out of the car, ma'am.
Right up to the moment she was stopped by a policeman.
Her time was up.
They found over $100,000 cash. They found fake ID, false ID. And also they found a newspaper article about Bruce missing, which may have been a trophy.
Amy was arrested, and her charmed life brought to an end. But not for long. Amy skipped bail and headed to a place where everyone has nothing to hide. A nudist colony.
Hiding out in a nudist community is a rather bold action. And probably not the smartest one for someone that wants to remain under the radar.
People who do this sort of thing, typically, they're very confident. They think they're smarter than everybody else. And she really thought at that point she'd gotten away with it.
She was wrong. A tip-off to police led to her arrest, and in October 1998, she was convicted of first-degree murder. She was sentenced to life without parole.
I don't think Amy has feelings for anyone else other than herself. She has never displayed any feelings about anyone else but herself.
But a procedural error saw the conviction thrown out. Rather than face a retrial, she accepted a reduced sentence of 10 to 25 years for second-degree murder.
Amy will be using her femininity the rest of her life in an attempt to get what she wants from people. That's all she knows, and that's what she does.
These deadly women killed the people who loved them most. Omaima Nelson tried to consume the evidence. Lyda Trueblood used flypaper to become a black widow. And Amy DeChant dissolved a marriage for money. All three women killed out of greed. Their nearest and dearest never knew they'd be loved to pieces.